Hey chat, y'all go to state fairs or nah? I always hear a story of at least one state fair a year fucks up and someone dies. And I'm like, I can't do it. I don't know why that's enough evidence for me to like, I always hear there's always one state fair where like somebody gets launched off a fucking roller coaster. And then I'm like, I don't know, man. I've been to a county fair here in Georgia. I just don't ride. Yeah, chat, last time I went to a state fair, real story, I was 300 pounds, so I couldn't fit on none of the rides, but I went with a date. And she wanted to go on some of the rides. But you know, as a fat person, I'm not gonna have the convo with her that like, I can't really fit on none of these rides. So she'd be like, yo, we should do that ride. And I was like, nah, I don't even think that one's gonna be that fun. Look, you see, it's not as steep as some of the other rides. You see that ride over there with no seatbelt? That ride looks like it's more fun. Let's just go over there. And so like, I was like sabotaging the day because I didn't want to line up, get to the front of the line, and be embarrassed because I couldn't fit into the fucking seat. Hey, all my fat people, man, especially really fat people, bro, you can relate. There's some shit you just can't do when you get too big, man. That was one of the things, bro. I went to the fair. It didn't even occur to me. I just thought it was gonna be like fun games, like a Dave and Buster's. No, bro, they had all kind of different roller coasters and rides, man. He said, can't relate. Well, good for you. Congratulations, man. Hopefully you never have to. That shit was brutal. By the end of the day, we did a whole bunch of shit. We still had fun, and we didn't have to go on none of the rides I couldn't fit on. At one time, no, this is, fuck, I forgot about this. Yo, one time, I was at Wonderland, right? It's a big, it's like a park in Toronto. It's huge. It's like bigger than Six Flags. It's fucking incredible. Bro, we went, and I was so big that like, depending on the ride, they had to call for like support. Like 3 people had to buckle in my fucking seatbelt. So like, one person would be like, your seatbelt in? I was like, nah, this shit not, honest, I don't know what's happening. It doesn't fit. As if like I don't know I'm obese. And then the second person will come and they're like, could you like brace your stomach? And I'm like, and they're trying to like fucking fit this thing in. Boom, eventually they snap it in. I'm like, ah, thank God. I've never sat on a roller coaster and I couldn't ride it because I didn't fit in my life. Thank God. Yo, there's no more embarrassing fate than having to step off the roller coaster after delaying it for minutes because a team of people needed to strap you in. A team of human beings. That shit sucks, man. That shit sucks. On my final day in Toronto before I left, chat, I have a lot of fat stories. On my final day in Toronto before I left, I wanted to do a whole bunch of shit I never did before, right? In Toronto. So I never been to the CN Tower. You know Drake's chair in the Views album cover? So I went there. That's like, because people from Toronto don't actually go there. The tourists go there. So I went there. I was like, oh, let me ride on a helicopter around the city. So I Google the weight limit and it's 300 pounds. I'm like, fuck. Because I was just at 300 pounds, so I didn't know if they were gonna turn me away when I got there. I'm like, you mean to tell me I'm too fat for a fucking helicopter? Like, a helicopter can't lift me up? Oh, brother. Oh, man. The day a helicopter is, like, struggling with gravity because I'm on it, it's tough. So I ended up just going to a Raptors game instead. I went to the finals game with Troy Dan that week. Actually, on my final day I went, and the Raptors won game 1. And they won the rest of the series. 2019 champions, baby.
Didn't understand why he wasn't looking out.
Well, he's deaf, so.
Yeah, I understand that now. What led to them grabbing you?
We just walked in there after they told us.
Chat, is he actually deaf, or are they're just saying that? That is crazy. Having a deaf cameraman is wild. Who is gonna monitor the audio levels? Hey, I was in Canada a few days ago, chat. Side note, this is gonna be a quick story. I was trying to get some cupcakes.
Oh, I was actually coming out here to pick up a cupcake and then go back home.
At the grocery store, and the lady there was deaf, or I think they say hearing impaired now. My fault, I don't know if that was offensive. And she gave me a note. She's like, write down what you want. And my first thought was, bro, I gotta write? Which is crazy, because I'm so used to typing. I hate writing. So then I wrote this shit out, and she was like, oh, okay. Cupcakes. No. Oh, God. I forgot that's... Yo, bro. No, I wanted some fucking vanilla cupcakes from this fucking supermarket, all right? Yo, bro, I love the internet, man. I really do. Yo, y'all funny as fuck.